entertainment, beauty, and design from the people who make it. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today on the E-Spot with Camille. I am so grateful that you bared with me and started with me a little bit late today. Danny's actually running a little late as well. So this gives me a great opportunity to share a little bit about a giveaway that I have planned for my audience. So I hope everyone's having a great Thursday today. Go ahead in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube. Oh my. I'm doing this giveaway to thank everyone for consistently being there for me, supporting the eSpot with Camille. I have a lot of fun gifts that are too far away for me to reach right now, but I did make a video explaining explaining what comes in the gift set as well as how I'm going to go about as far as choosing the winner. So first things first, thanks D Howard. I see you're tuning in from YouTube. Appreciate you. We've been friends for a long time, so I really appreciate you sticking with my crazy tale for this long. But no, so the giveaway, it's very easy. Today's giveaway, you can participate starting today. The idea is that you subscribe to my YouTube page. So that's over on YouTube, Camille Cower. Just Google for that and you can find it easily. I'll also put it in the link how to follow me over there. And then what you're going to do is every episode, excuse me, not every day, every episode, I'm going to share a magic word of the day, if you will, a little. And today's word is Danny Russo. So that can kind of give you a hint as to maybe what future magic words might be or word of the day. So today's word of the day is Danny Russo. And I am finding my channel really quickly right now so I can share it with you as well. So you can all join in on the fun. It will be season 4 episodes. Every new episode in April. The idea is that I get to increase my viewers and increase my show and get more subscribers as well. But for every episode of April, if you just watch the show and write the comment today, Danny Russo, but each episode will have a different one. And each time that there's one comment per a show, but you can also double your chances by inviting a friend to also subscribe. You'll tag them in the comments. And when they subscribe and also write the comment word, which is Danny Russo for the day, they will double your chances. So you'll get an extra entry and they'll get an extra entry in case you miss an episode or so on. That covers your basis. And you will do that every episode in April. Just comment whatever the magic word of that episode is. And by the end of the month, so April 29th, April is the last episode, and that will be with my nurse, Brooke from Blue Water Spa. Once we get to the very end of the season, as well as this month, I will count up all the different comments, give everybody their credit for watching, and then you can win the gifts. And so I'll also post a video today that explains the giveaway a little bit more detail because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't prepared to share all of this information again. I did the video last night, so it was edited and a little bit more clean as far as explaining how you can qualify and enter into this giveaway. But the whole idea is just to get more people watching and more people aware of the eSpot with Camille. And since I will be taking a hiatus for the summer, this will, keep you guys engaged and keep your eyes out on YouTube to see if I happen to add a little bit more giveaways during the summer or do a couple of lives here and there because I'll miss you guys so much because I love doing my show and I really appreciate all of you tuning in and watching. So this is my way of giving back for supporting me for 2 years. And boy, have I grown. Danny was actually one of the few people who I interviewed during my radio days which I was working for a radio station right before the pandemic hit, and then came back when I was like, I'm doing it for my house. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying it. I'm using my daughter's Xbox headset and just making it happen. He kept on going with me. And so, just like you guys as well, I don't know how many of you out there have been watching a little bit longer or started with me with radio or happened to just now join during the pandemic. Either way, write that in the comment. Let me know if you're new to the eSpot during the pandemic or if you had already were following me and listening to me on the radio when I did the eSpot every Thursday for like 10 minutes tops, sometimes 30 minutes if I lucked out. And one time with Guy Tori, I was there for like 2 or 3 hours. So that was a fun day. Anyway, my guest today, Danny Russo, is an amazing designer. He's an influencer, he's a talk show host, as well as a podcaster. And recently, we have started a new business venture together where he will possibly, we're still working out the kinks here, redesign parts of my house because he already did my bedroom and this beautiful studio. He helped me as well. You can't see the parts he helped me with because it's my desk. And oh, wait, and my chairs, you can kind of see because I have two of them. I have the shorter style, which they used to call the secretarial, and then the larger, higher back chair as well that they used to call. I mean, this is talking a lot about how gender roles and things have changed as far as furniture names and so on. This was called, I think, like the boss's chair, the leader's chair, something to that effect. But anyway, he recently being part of my design opportunities of my house because after you lived in a place a few years, it's time for some upgrades, some changes, and this is our probably our forever home, so we wanted to do some updates. He gave me his design workbook, which is what he gives to all new clients to kind of figure out what exactly is the goal, the budget, and what exactly does that all mean. So we're going to go a little bit over what this really includes, what you should even ask your own designers. And it was funny when he handed me this workbook, the first thing he had me turn to was expectations. And I think it was 10 and 3. No. Um, He'll tell me when he gets back on, when he gets on. But 10 was like the first one to read out loud to him, which is deadlines. Parties do not make things happen sooner. Christmas is not a deadline. We want projects finished as much as you do, and we will strive to make that happen as quickly as possible. I think this is so important to mention because there is a shortage, there is issues going on. I know personally for my own eyesight is struggling because I try to order some computer glasses as well as actual glasses for my nearsightedness, and they are behind. They weeks behind. Okay. And they just sent me an email, I think yesterday or the day before, explaining how because of COVID in there, they're not going to be able to send in until they don't even know when. Because I actually spoke to the lady as well, the representative there. I'm trying to think what was the other one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think it was 3. No, I forget. Oh, number one. Murphy's Law of Design. If something can go wrong, it will. Teamwork and communication usually gets things back on track. So think of that when you're tackling your own design issues, or design, maybe not so much issues, but when you're working with a designer, the different things that can come up because they will. Murphy's Law of it all. But another part of this that I thought was really interesting was establishing a budget. He breaks it down in the sense of like low, medium, high, and gave me store names, which I will not say because I don't want anyone insulted or coming after me because I don't have that kind of law team and or the finances for all of that because as I said, I love my house. I don't want to lose it. But anyway, he breaks down the different budgets expectations you can expect for a low, medium, or high range, whether it's a sofa, a chair, a coffee table, sofa table, candlesticks, like all of the different things, like what you can expect to pay for each price point. So you know what to expect, how to work within that budget. And there was one thing that stuck out to me. I think it was the art because I was like, Oh, these were art prints, that's why. Because I was like, good luck finding art in the high end for 1,800 as a starting point anyway, but, I am an artist child, so I'm very much, biased in that. So, while I have everyone here and the Oh, Demoris, thank you. You've been watching me since my radio days. I appreciate you because we go back to the 90s, like for real, old school friends. And if anyone else wants to share a little bit about questions that they may have for Danny Russo, Mr. Designer, he is speaking today at a university and was like, oh, it'd only be 5 minutes. I should have known better because he ended up going to the wrong location, which I cannot say anything about. I'm dyslexic. I have issues with geography. I can't tell my right from my left because I think part of that is growing up with camera left, camera right, different things. So I'm the last one to complain about someone getting lost or for that being a reason that they're late anyway. And so, anyway, if you have any questions about design or becoming a designer, or even questions about podcasting, I mean, while I'm here, might as well share that as well because Danny also has his own podcast, the Design Exchange, which he co-hosts with I want to say Melinda Peters, but I could be wrong because, yeah, Melissa, something like that. She's also one of the co hosts on that show. And I've been on his show a few times and have helped him. I'm starting a coaching business with this as well. So go ahead and let me help you help yourselves if you're looking at starting your own podcast where maybe you want to include video. There's a lot of easy, budget friendly ways to do it. I use Be Live TV for mine and I absolutely love it. It's easy for me to use. They help with making all of this look so easy and so professional without me having a lot of tech knowledge in that area. I have some, but it's like I'm also on a time limit because I'm a mom. I have other things I need to do. I'm still acting and modeling as well. So, with all of that going on, it's kind of difficult to spend all the time doing all the bells and whistles I would love to do. Um, and this makes it easy with Be Live. They kind of, it's also easy. It's just click and drag for the most part. So if you have any questions about that as well, love to share it. I've been working on a workbook to go along with Podcast Like an Actor and Vodcast Like an Actor, which I did both of those chats or classes through Podfest, as well as many other speaking arrangements I've done where I explain how to start your own podcast. So I have a workbook that I'm bringing out with it as well that will be part of the coaching classes that I will be starting over the summer, which is another reason why I'm taking a little hiatus to enjoy the summer before the crazy starts of my daughter starting high school and all that might entail. So, again, if anybody has any questions, please put it in the chat. If you have any questions about design, podcasting, all of the above, anything at all, feel free to ask. And while I'm waiting for you to do that, I'm just going to make sure he's doing okay and everything's working for him all right. As things can pop up. And he is a talker. That's why I reached out to him to see if he was available. How much longer do you think? Because I I can improv with the best of them, but at the same time, it's nice knowing a little bit of a deadline, how much longer I have, because I can also show that video, but I want to be mindful of your time as well, since you guys are here to join me on this show. And I want to make sure I'm seeing everyone. Yeah, I'm going to show Demoris's comment. Demoris it has like one of the best voices I have ever heard. I still wish you were a singer because I I would listen to you. And maybe one day, I'm just putting it out there in the universe. Because the music game has changed so much that you don't have to deal with all the drama and other stuff of starting a career. Because yeah, I don't know. I don't know how musicians do it because their hours also are crazy. Uh, we'll see what happens. Oh, come on down. You know you want to sing again. No, LOL. I mean, if I could sing, you wouldn't be able to shut me up because I loved pretending to be Diana Ross, and every talent show I always participated in. And I even had I was supposed to do a solo my junior year of high school, but I didn't end up doing it. I don't know if my parents are trying to protect me from possible bullying or if they really did just forget and didn't take me. But anyway, not that I'm bitter at by any means. It's just one of those things I remember, like, what if that was my big break? Or at least let me know for sure I was not made for singing. But anyway, I love people that have that natural talent of being able to use their own voice as an instrument in a way that moves people, makes them have an emotional experience, or even there's a certain song when you hear it again, it brings you right back to that moment sometimes. And so I just feel like even musicians on the same level, like just being able to move people and get people to want to dance or sing or, make a baby just from hearing your music and so on. I just find all of it so inspirational. Like I really wish I had that, or even was like a hype girl for a group or something, background dancing. I had such a fun time even shooting music videos back in the day. Back when they were, I guess some still make like in a movie and but they were like little mini movies almost that you would participate in and you got to dance and choreograph and all of that because in college, I took a lot of dance classes. I loved dancing as well. I pretty much loved anything that I could perform in front of people and have help them have an experience that was enjoyable and got them excited as well about the arts. Because I cannot paint. I have tried. I paint like like an elementary kid, basically. Maybe. Well, actually, some elementary kids are really good, but as even though my mom's an artist, I skipped that skill. I love painting faces. I do love enjoy that, but it helps when nature already gave you the canvas to work on in that sense as opposed to a flat canvas. All right, Danny, come on. I hope he's able to join soon. I'm running out of things to talk about. Well, not really. I could talk all day. I can also share about future guests I'm having because the Kaleidoscope project, I'm having some more designers from that. Next week will be Rashida Gray of Austin Gray Design Group. The week after that, I'll have the producer, the founder, and one of the designers who's also going to be the host of their new show that will follow the Kaleidoscope Project designers as they engage on this new project where they're redoing, excuse me, a firehouse in, I think it's still in Massachusetts. It may be in New York. I'm not exactly sure. Um, but they're redoing an entire new firehouse, making it into sustainable living spaces that will be affordable to the area that it's in. So it's not necessarily affordable housing based on our standards in North Carolina, but definitely in the area that they're doing it in will be a place that's affordable for them to maintain the rent and so on. But needless to say, I love that. It's another one of those show houses where it won't get ripped out and because we only get one planet, right? So they'll be my guest. So next week is April 14th. They'll be my guest April 21st. And then April 28th, I'll have Jennifer Farrell, who is a host. She's been on every station from Fox News, HGTV, and now she's on, I think it's I'm not even gonna try to guess what the station is called now because there's so many stations and they have the plus sign. I'm not really sure which one, and it's on the top of my head. But she's also going to be my guest. I can't wait. She was on before as well, and she's doing this beautiful project that I actually got to see in person because my daughter, she's interested in becoming an interior designer, and for her birthday last year, Jennifer gave us a tour of the renovation she's doing in Malibu slash Calabasas. She calls it Calibu Vineyard. You can go ahead and check that out on Instagram. She will be my guest on April 28th. That's going to be pre-recorded because the lady is busy. um, and on Fridays, I'm going to be doing a few guests that are in the beauty space. So next Friday, it will kick off because this Friday, honestly, I have to do taxes before I'm too late. So tomorrow's my tax day, and some other things are going on tomorrow, so I wouldn't be able to start it this Friday. But next Friday, I will be starting with Monique. She is the owner, the creator, the founder of Go Sleek, not Go Slick. I made that mistake one too many times. Go Sleek hair products. Go ahead and follow her now. They do clip-ins, and they have the silk roller sets that you've seen all over TikTok, as well as I'm in love with the rose oil. She did send me some products for me to try out, and I had braids at the time when I first started it, so I wasn't able to try out the silk rollers, but my loss is your gain because I've included that as part of the giveaway for the giveaway that I'm doing at the end of the month. Well, anyway, her products are amazing. Go ahead and check out her Instagram as well as her website, and even on my website, you can check in the shop page and you'll see all the different products that I've tried from her. And you can click right on the picture and go to her website and start shopping yourself. And she's included a discount code for eSpotters. It's called Camille 10. I do believe it's written on my website in case I'm wrong. And where you can get an additional discount whenever you shop on her website. So definitely check that out. She's going to be my guest next Friday. And then that following Friday is Earth Day. And I'm super excited about this guest because one thing you can guarantee you will never see me do. Well, never say never because I have done it in commercials, but I was getting paid to do it. So she is the owner, the founder of Black Girls Outdoors, Outdoorsy Black Girls or Black Girls Outdoorsy, something like that. I'll put the link in later because I don't remember the order. And again, I wasn't prepared to talk about all of this. But anyway, she's going to be my guest, and we're going to talk about camping and the different places that she has traveled with camping. And I'll also have a guest on, fingers crossed, who is going to explain even more about her experience of turning her 19 something van into basically like a little mini RV for her and her dog. And they've been traveling all around the country. So we're going to get some insider tips on how to have earth friendly travels because we really, really need to cut down on all of the pollution that we're putting into Mother Earth because we don't get another planet, y'all. Like, this is it. Okay. So that's going to be my Earth Day show. And on that same week, because it is 420, and I don't think I did it last season, but the season before that, I had a local company here that makes CBD products. I'm going to have another lady who not only makes CBD products but will teach you how to start your own CBD company and has like this whole little kit she sends out. WH Farms is the name of that company, and a whole little kit that she sends out on how you can start your own CBD company, including making your own bath bombs, your own tinctures, your gummies, the whole thing. Like, she teaches you how to do that, and we'll find out more information on starting our own business in that arena as well. And let me think, anyone else? Oh, and last but not least, my final episode, which is the episode will be the last chance that you can enter the giveaway, will be with my nurse from Blue Med Spa, who has helped me preserve my sexy, to quote P. Diddy. um, she has made me lose my Botox virginity. I did it for the first time last month. And as you can see, I can still express myself, but I won't have to worry about getting even deeper lines. So it's somewhat of preventive measure as well. But I had that done. And I also had, she's going to kill me for getting this wrong if I get it wrong. So I'm pretty sure it's PRF, plasma rich fibrin. Yes, that's it. So I had PRF done as well, which will help because you know that whole saying, black don't crack? It may not crack, but it definitely sags. So some of the areas that you have to worry about is right here in this area in the Marietta lines, but the nasolabial folds and so on. Like, these areas tend to deepen, and it will give you a more RBF, which is why I get those confused, the PRF with RBF. It'll give you that kind of resting, face. And so with her performing this on me, I've noticed that I feel like I look exactly like myself. Like, I mean, I have not changed. Maybe I look more like a filter. No, I'm kidding. But I feel like it's helped me erase some of that where I don't look as angry even when I'm not angry because it takes a lot to get me angry. And so now with Botox as well as PRF, I feel like it's alleviated a lot of that. But Blue Water Spa, she's going to be the representative. We're going to ask all the questions. So if you have any questions about laser hair removal, PRF, Botox, any injectables, um, what else I'm trying to think that they do over there because they do a lot because it's also it's ran by a plastic surgeon, and so he does a lot of things too. So if you're looking for non-invasive stuff, she can answer all those questions, and she can also give kind of an overview of the more invasive stuff they do as well. Speaking of non-invasive, kind of invasive, they also have the Esmela. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right because I've only read it, I haven't heard it. Where it also helps with incontinence for men and for women. And so, if you have any issues there with your pelvic floor, this is a non invasive. You just sit on it, it's like a magnet and it just helps all of the things. So, again, that's something to look forward to on April 28th or 29th, whatever is the last Friday of the month. She will be my guest. I don't want to pull up my calendar because who knows what will happen. And, it's actually 26 minutes now. I really don't think episodes should last more than 30 minutes. So I don't know if Danny's going to join us. If not, no big deal. I had so much fun chatting with everyone today. And I really appreciate your support. And I got the chance to share about the giveaway. So, what I might do, if I can get it to work fast enough, yes, I'll end this episode uh, with the giveaway explanation video, and it also shows you what's all included in the giveaway so you can participate and join in the fun. Up, nope, it exceeds it. So I'll have it up on YouTube later today and you can just watch it there. I will put the link in the comments today. And I'll do another post to make it even more easy to find out. But for those of you who are watching today, you get it. You get it firsthand. That's my Danny Russo shirt because I was so grateful for him pulling up for me today. Although looks like he got held up a little bit longer at his at YSU, I think is the name of the school. So, thanks again for watching this episode today, the E-Spot with Camille, and I guess not with Danny, because I haven't heard back from him text message wise either. So I'm pretty sure he is super busy and got stopped. And, we'll just have to do it another time with Danny. And thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all. Make sure you tune in again next Thursday will be the next We Spot with Camille, and tell your friends, tell your people, tell everyone to make sure that they subscribe to to my entire YouTube channel, but to subscribe to season 4 so they can learn more about joining in on the contest and giveaway because there's a lot of great gifts, over $500 worth of free products that I will send to them, and including Glow Skin Beauty is also involved where you get a peel kit so you too can have beautiful glowing skin. I'm sure you already do, but this can add into your repertoire or your rituals for keeping your skin nice and tight and so on. So let me just have that showing real quick. This is where you can go to see all of season 4 episodes, whether past, current, and that's where I post about new ones as well. I really appreciate you tuning in today at this late time, and I cannot believe I actually was able to talk for almost 30 minutes. I guess I can talk forever. My daughter's always joking on me about that. So, again, thank you so much for tuning in to the E-Spot with Camille. I really appreciate you, and you have a great day, great weekend. See you again next week, Thursday, 12 o'clock, not 12:50. I'll be back at my regular scheduled time, and I'll have Rashida Gray. Fingers crossed, because we're actually filming it tomorrow. So, pretty sure we'll have it done tomorrow. And so thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you write Danny Russo, even though he was a no-show. I like It's all understandable. It was so last minute. Just make sure you write Danny Russo on the comments in this one, and that will help you get your first entry. Again, it's Danny Russo. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in to the E Spot with Camille. I'm